Namaste Losties. Hey, Jin is back and he's rescued by a pregnant Rousseau. Ben is the client, Sun is aching for revenge, and everybody's got a bloody nose. This is the official fan show for Lost on Sky One. Look who's bothered to turn up this week to their job. It's Paul Terry, the occasional editor of the Lost magazine.
What? Permanent editor, but occasional turn-upper of the Lost.
We had a lovely young lady here last week.
I saw. Yeah.
She was prettier than you, and dare I say it, better than you.
Talked more. Yeah.
We've just seen this week's episode of Lost.
Yeah.
What did you think, very quickly?
Jin.
Everything's going to change.
Good
That's
lad.
all I can think of.
All right, move over here, because there's someone I want you to meet, someone very special, very close to my heart. It's Geeky Tom.
Hey.
High five, fella.
Ooh.
That's what I'm talking about. What did you make of this week's show?
Yeah, it's good. Well paced. It was enjoyable. I like Jin as well, so I'm glad he's back.
He is. I would say return to form. It's kind of the start of the series for me. It's felt a little bit slow as they've had to set lots of stuff up and recap and fill in gaps and stuff like that. And this felt like a classic episode of Lost. We finally find out who is looking for Kate's baby and get the DNA test. We think it's going to be Claire's mum.
We kind of guessed it last week though, didn't we? So
We did say last week that it was probably Ben herding.
yeah, it wasn't a
around.
surprise.
You put forward a theory whilst we were watching the show
Yep.
that Aaron is someone we know.
Yeah, I've got a feeling that he's going to grow up to be somebody with blonde hair. Maybe Charlie.
I don't think you're speaking the truth, to be honest.
No.
But I think Aaron has to be someone really important. It has to be maybe, a character we haven't met yet who will prove to some kind of connection. Because he's been from the get-go. Aaron, important child, the psychic bloke. Richard, what's his face?
Not so important recently though.
Oh, if he is someone we know, I'm having lots of revelations and epiphanies at the moment. You've just seen one. If he is someone we know, may I put forward a name? Jacob. Come on!
Actually, that's pretty good.
That is good, isn't it?
I like
he
that,
is Jacob.
Yeah.
I've forgotten how much you agree with him the whole time.
Yeah,
No, but come on, let it marinate, Jacob. let it work its way. Let it work its way.
All those sauces over it.
Baby Jacob, because Claire's dad picking Claire up from by the fire, takes him to Jacob's cabin. Why? Explains everything. She looks quite relaxed. It's good.
All right. Yeah. Okay.
It's not a bad one.
It's better than a simple
selling
brain
it for you,
computer.
even though you should be
And
selling your own.
the fact that Claire has abandoned Aaron in the woods and walked off to meet like adult Aaron, it would be like Jacob.
Yeah.
And so she knows he's going to be fine, so she can leave him in the woods.
Well, he's not exactly fine. He's like,
Help me.
Do that again.
no, you only get that
No,
once,
no,
I'm
come
afraid.
on.
No, you only do it
But I've
once.
been away. I've missed it.
You can
Give me
rewind
the
that.
double.
You can rewind that on the internet and watch Tom's excellent Jacob impression. You weren't here last week. How exciting was it when we went, are you Charles Widmore? And young Widmore was on the island. It was brilliant, wasn't it? It was wicked. Anyway, on the forums, we have a message from My Brain Hurts. I think Ben's their name. I don't know if it's said in that voice, but it is now. I think Ben wants Aaron because he's Aaron's father. Huh?
Ooh.
It's a long one. I'll carry on, but already it sounds like tosh. I noticed when watching the season 1 episode Raised by Another that Claire's boyfriend Thomas bore a striking resemblance in looks and mannerisms to Ben. He promised Claire he'd stand by her, so she went ahead with the pregnancy instead of having a termination, and when it was too late for her to go for that option, he dumped her, which is the sort of manipulative thing Ben would do. Also, who else apart from the Losties know that Kate isn't Aaron's mother? His father. Tom, I'll let you rip that one to shreds first.
I don't know. I just can't see her. How old was she back in the day? Like, I think like 18, wasn't she? Like 17,
Yeah.
with her little dyed hair.
Yes.
Having, sexual relations with Ben, who's in his late 40s.
If you'd like to send us a theory you have, or anything you may have spotted that we've not mentioned, you can email us lostonsky1@sky.com. You can go to the website sky.com/lost. We're also on Twitter, Facebook, Bebo and MySpace. And when I get round to it, I've got the code to log into the Twitter.
I was going to say, who's doing that?
Well, the mysterious forces that be are. But sometimes I'm going to do it when I can be bothered to log in.
That'd be nice.
Yeah, I'm into the Twitter now. Anyway, sorry, chatting away like a fool. Back to episode 4, and Sun is all set for her revenge on Ben. She sent a box of chocolates with a gun inside.
Yes.
like a scene in Godfather 3 that I watched this weekend. Don't bother. I watched all 3 of them.
Really?
All 3 of them.
Sort of a marathon.
Yeah, yes, 9.5 hours of mafia action. Anyway, right at the end of the episode, we see her pick up the gun, get out of the car, while Ben, Jack, and Kate argue about Aaron. Who's she gonna shoot?
Maybe a bit of threatening action, just to kind of assert herself as being the you know, the key player. Loving son as the kind of, you know, forthright hitwoman style-y. Yeah.
She's got
that's her destiny.
She's got a complete ulterior motive. She thinks she wants to get back to the island to see if Jin is alive, to see if the island has got these healing properties, to see if it's jumping through time and she can go and do.
Right.
So that's what she's after, is to get Jin back, and she will stop at nothing.
Is she after Jin? Does she even know that he's still alive? Because you were pretty sure. Well,
no. She basically really hates Jack with an absolute passion for
revenge.
what? Yeah, exactly. Maybe she'll take out.
Oh, okay, this is interesting. You're saying it's the revenge thing, not going back for the Jin.
You were getting a bit carried away about the whole Jin being alive thing. Yeah, I don't think she knows that or even thinks that.
Oh, I thought she was suspecting because the island is magical and there's.
How did she know that?
No, she went to the grave like genuinely upset with Hurley and.
Remember the island disappeared. She doesn't know what happened.
Massive explosion.
Exactly, she doesn't know what happened.
Yeah, but she probably doesn't think that he's alive.
I like to think she's genuinely
knows something
Kate.
you don't.
I think she likes Kate. I think she likes Kate.
She stitched Kate up like a kipper.
Yeah,
she goes and looks after Kate. No, she's playing Kate like a puppet.
But no, I wanted to like Kate, but have that thing against Jack, because that makes it quite, you know.
She's manipulating Kate because she says, "Oh, Kate, you go off and speak to that. I'm going to look after your son." Well, now she's got Aaron as like a tool.
Yeah, but she's all like the greater good, you know.
Who sent her the gun? That was weird. You're getting a gun package.
It's Widmore, isn't it?
I don't know, is it?
Yeah.
Widmore's chocolates come with extra, you know.
Yeah. With a gun.
Extra kick.
If supposing, like, let's say, for example, like Saeed gets a bit, "What are you doing?" and he tries to stop. He takes the gun off of Son.
He could do that 2 seconds.
But
He can disappear from a hospital
He's
bed.
Batman. Saeed's Batman, isn't he?
Then he can easily take out Son.
That was the greatest scene.
How cool was that?
That was like Batman Begins when he's like, "Where are you?" and he's like, "Here." That was like literally a blink gone. Brilliant.
It was amazing.
Ninja.
Saeed, he's a ninja.
He's a ninja. Yeah.
He's gone.
Yeah.
The bloke had fired 2 shots into the bed before he got. Hang on a minute. He's not waiting. He's having none of it.
He somehow, in the space it took me to point the gun, got off the bed and behind me with a cable already strangling me.
But I think the death of the guy with the 2 trank darts, best death pose, big gangly.
He's not dead?
Big gang. Well, no, he's tranked.
Although shooting tranks into the heart probably would kill you.
Great trank pose. Gangly arms, kind of alien arms, very good. Yeah,
We've got another message on the forums now. This is from Chris N. That's N for nothing, not N for mother. It's a great start to it. What if I told you that Son is not going to shoot anyone because it makes no sense, but that Locke told her that Jin was alive?
All right.
Come on, thank you, yes. She knows that Jin's alive. Hey, my friend Davis told me a theory today that he thinks that season 5 is going to end with all the Losties watching their aeroplane crash.
I don't think it'll be season 5 ending. I think you'll see that probably this season.
Yeah, okay.
We've already seen the people. We're blatantly going to see the plane crash.
Oh yeah, the Josh Holloway.
How exciting was it when you saw the shaft of light?
Because we got it though.
We got it straight away, yeah. So I'm disappointed they explained it straight away. It would have been nice to have kept that going for a little bit longer, but we got it. And then when Sawyer sees, oh man, what was your theory that you came up with?
What the
whispers? It was the whispers.
The whispers.
Oh, maybe something to do with seeing each other or something.
Back in season 1, when they heard people out in the forest, had the whispers.
Yeah.
And the others were coming. So maybe you said that was some proximity alarm for being close.
And you were saying about torches, about the people.
Oh yeah.
You never saw them, do you?
So when they're stood in the woods and they're surrounded by a circle of torches, you think it's the Losties that are holding the torches?
Yes. I think you said that, but yeah, I'll take credit.
I think I'm going to give you that one. I think you said it. Yeah,
okay.
I think you said it.
But it's starting to, in an awesome way. But my head was starting to flinch and go about like it's just so.
Mine started to connect the dots.
And,
So.
And I was thinking about poor Sawyer with the Kate bit, but also I was thinking about quite a laugh. Oh, it made me laugh. Little Cassidy. Remember Cassidy and Sawyer's a dad, isn't he?
I'm a complex guy, sweetheart.
He's obviously seeing Kate,
Right.
and then seeing a baby being born.
Yeah.
He's thinking about his own child.
No,
So, he's super emotional.
You should have kissed Juliet. If you want to contact us, you can send us an email, lostonsky1@sky.com. The website is sky.com/lost. Follow us on the Facebook, the Twitter, the Bebo, and indeed the MySpace. Okay, we are searching for Sky One's biggest lost geek. It's not you, Tom.
I know.
Sorry. It's not you, Paul. Oh well. So far, in the lead, it's Donna, who sent us a little clip of her last week. On our Wednesday edition, we're going to be looking at her first contender.
Hello Sky One, Ian Lee, Geeky Tom, I'm Kane Derrick, and I'm here to tell you that I'm Sky One's biggest Lost fan.
You can join in too. Send us your webcam clip proving to us just how geeky you are. Keep it around 2 minutes long, and you could be joining us here for the season 5 finale for a Geek Off quiz. You can email lost on sky1@sky.com. Now, at the end of the episode, at what point did we realise it was Rousseau?
The moment we saw French people.
No, it was I actually thought the person with their face down in the water was going to be Rousseau. I thought they were going to do a turn and then reveal and go, Danielle, wake up, Danielle. So that was Jin.
The first bit, I think, was when Sawyer or someone turns over a can and it's written in French. That was oh, here we go, this is where it's coming. Then we see the floating, the boats. That's what they do. They don't call it floating boat, they just the boats. With all of the French on there, Rousseau,
all of the French.
A young, hot Rousseau, pregnant.
Yeah.
I always thought that Ben was the dad, but it turns out not the biological dad of Alex.
Doesn't he say something in that monster episode in season 4 that he stole? He says in that big rant to Kimi, I just took her, she's a pawn in the game.
Oh,
and,
Rousseau was always banging on about the sickness to the point of irritation, as far as I was concerned.
Yeah.
The sickness could be, is that the nosebleeds? Is that she says all her crew get the sickness.
So that must mean that they also time shift.
But they can't. They
No.
can't.
Why not?
God damn it. I don't know.
I bet they do.
That.
I bet that's it, and I bet they all die.
No, nonsense. But yeah, and then they pulled Jin on the boat, and because we didn't see the face, we knew it was going to be someone that we knew, and they flipped them over. It's Jin. Yes.
I've missed him a lot.
Yeah, I've missed Jim.
He's brilliant.
I don't want to
little detail acting.
I don't want
Daniel Dakin.
How is he still alive? There was a rather large explosion that he.
We saw it from a distance.
But
if you're on the surface of the freight and something blows up underneath you, don't you literally get thrown? You literally get.
Oh, that's fine. Good. There we go.
That
That explains it.
From the explosion.
It's the same principle as the human cannonball in old-fashioned circuses work. Okay, this could mean that the other people on the freighter are alive. Michael, anybody?
Oh, yeah, of course. Everyone must be alive. If he can survive that, then they all are, to be honest.
Miles has got a nosebleed. You've been on have you been on the island before?
Yeah.
No.
Rumbled.
No, I've not.
Rumbled.
Wait, so when has Miles been?
He did do a proper no.
No, not me.
See you later, just like...
So when has Miles been on the island before?
Very first episode, Marvin Candle with a baby in his hands.
You're right, you're right, the baby is,
What, are you saying this is fact? Or?
Yeah.
I thought you were going to high-five me.
Sorry, the high five was there, it was not reciprocated.
I would, Tom, but I don't agree with you.
No, this is Tom's got this thing before, and I buy it totally, that the baby is Miles. On the forums now, en français à Hollywood, posted a translation of what was being said by the crew members. The gist of it is, we're not getting anywhere, we shouldn't have followed these numbers. I missed the numbers.
I was trying to get my GCSE French
That was it. They're
speed.
following the numbers being transmitted, and
Then man in the water, but we're all accounted for. Then later in the second part on the beach, the tall blondish guy says, "We don't care who this guy is." Can I highlight something that I did allude to last week? I've done my research now. This episode called The Little Prince. The Little Prince was written by Antoine de Saint-Exupéry, a French man. Who died, get this, who died when his postal plane crashed in the Mediterranean. Ooh. Body never found. The plane was recovered a few years ago, 50 years after the crash. B612 is the name of the French expedition's lost boat, according to the wreckage on the beach, and it's a reference to the asteroid on which the Little Prince lives in the book. So it all links up.
All in the details.
All in all, superb episode. I thought the best one of the series so far.
Fantastic.
Tell your thoughts. What have you taken away from this?
I'm loving Josh Holloway in this season so far.
Yeah,
Sawyer, leader, but also a bit of a broken man, missing Kate. He's very troubled. Loving that, and Jin's return, because what's going to come next? That's
Probably Michael, actually.
Huh?
Probably Michael.
Listen, if you're Geeky Tom, if you're going to have a cob on, I'm not going to ask you for your thoughts on this week's show, I'm afraid. Our midweek edition is released this Wednesday at sky.com/lost. We're going to talk more about episode 4 and see how it fits into the bigger picture of the story. We're going to have a peek at the Ajira Airways website and see what we can salvage from there, and have more of your emails, questions and theories. Until Wednesday, I'll do this, fellas. Namaste.
Get lost in the world. Destiny calls. Fly Ajira Airways.
Help me.